morning, Julia. It is Alycia. Oh no, I just threw off my whole intro. Oh, I'm sorry for those of you who repeat along with me. Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. Anyhow, so how are ya? It is, what is it today? It's Monday, November 8th. I think a bunch of people got off on the wrong side of the bed. Not got off, got up. Whew, don't want to say that. Okay, so a lot of people, it seems like they're grumpy, man. I don't usually like to check my comments on YouTube or go look into my emails or anything before I get my day going, but every once in a while I make the mistake, and then of course there's always someone leaving some nasty stuff, and it's like, people, let's be nice. But no. Anyhow, so, something in the air. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so, yeah, there's something in the air today. But what we're going to look at today is definitely going to be something in the air, if you get my drift, because we're going to be looking into that Travis Scott concert. Yeah. Anyhow, so, there's something like, one of you smarty lovelies, you had brought up the fact that perhaps that this could be one of their rituals. Now, if we had caught me like, a couple years ago, I had been like, what? Don't be silly. And now I'm like, oh, totally could be a possibility. And so then I thought, okay, what did this happen? And it happened on, I believe it was the 5th. And then I was like, I don't know. I was doing some numerology. I saw people who were doing gematria on this, which I don't know how to do that one at all. It looks really interesting, but it's also like, when I've seen people like watch YouTube videos, like Tom Numbers, I think his name is. I've seen videos where it's just like says a number then a word, and he's like so quick. I'm like, is he like a math wizard with this, or do you have some magical machine that helps you do this? I don't know, because I'm like, no, math me no. Okay, anyway, so there's some interesting things there. Then you look at the set. Okay, the set, the stage, where how this concert. Come on now. And then I happened to look up. I was curious, and I wanted to look up Travis Scott. And then I added that other extra word that starts with I, and then the LL, and then there's that letter U. Yeah, I that that word. And so I put those together in a search, and I did not know that he had some song called The Ends. I don't listen to Travis Scott. Sorry. My nephew does, but I don't listen to this guy. It's not, I don't know. I guess it's the fact that he's with Kylie Jenner kind of makes me go, meh. I don't know. I do listen to Kanye stuff occasionally. There's some things I do like of Kanye's, although I'm starting to wonder about him. Anyhow, back to The Ends. I was reading the lyrics of this, and some of the stuff, of course, doesn't make any sense to me. Could be because I'm an old fuddy-dud. Could be that. Or it could be because this writing, I just don't understand when I'm reading it. Maybe I'd have to hear it. I don't know. Anyway, so in this song called The Ends, there's some lyrics in here. Okay, I got it. Copy. 2020, but I can't see nobody. One eye open Illuminati. This might be the verse that make 'em drop me. Ain't making friends, we just making hobbies. No, they want my girl. That was just a hobby. Call her 50. Tell 'em load up the lobby. Elevator, no need to find me. Yeah. Okay, then we go through some more stuff. I don't know about this. A lot of stuff. Then it's interesting here. Okay, I'm 4 minutes in. I can say this now. To them, I'm a big dick, a check, and some laughter. Hey, I guess it's all survival, but please be careful. I gave up on the Bible a long time ago. I hope it didn't give up on me. I don't know. I came up in the town. They were murdering kids, and they dumped them in a creek from where I live. Bodies sprinkled around. We running through the sprinkler looking around. Killer would show up with boxes of pizza, and said he had a label recruiting people. Put that on my grandma and everything. My homie said he told him his name was Wayne. It could have been me. It could have been you too. But what a memory in me. It may need interludes. And then I was like, what? So I had this whole discussion with my husband. And I was like, You know, there's been quite a few of these songs about that special group that, you know, it's just a conspiracy. They don't really exist, right? And I'm like, a few of those songs that I swear I've read, I could not recall to you right now at the moment. That's not filled in my brain. But they would be like, they're writing songs about that group that starts with the letter I, and then they say, oh, they probably won't let me write this song, or they won't publish this song, or they won't share this song, right? They always seem to, because they always seem to have that same lyric in it, like they probably won't let me publish it. And I'm like, well, of course they'll let you publish the song because it doesn't exist, right? It's just a conspiracy. Duh. Only crazy people would talk like that, of course. Tinfoil hat wearing people. Anyhow, so when going back to when one of you lovelies had brought up the fact that perhaps this was a ritual, that never crossed my mind. I just thought it was, there's a shit ton of people at this concert and they probably just didn't have proper protocols in place. Then that's what it could be. Then we hear that there's people who died because they were supposedly like crushed by the amount of people, right? Which I get, that would make sense, right? That's logical world. Then there's the story about some random dude in there with a needle. He's got his little needle and he's like injecting people with stuff. What? I don't know. That was the story I saw a couple days ago. Like there's this random guy who's injecting people with stuff. Okay. Never had wondered if that would ever be a possibility of going to a concert and having that happen, but now that's like terrified me and thinking of like, dude, that's a total possibility. Somebody, who knows, just in the future, maybe if, you know, getting back to like normal times, that would be a scary thought. Anyhow, then there was the stories that people were having problems with their heart. Now, while this event, they said you did not need to have the thing to get in it. They said you could have a test, and the test, and people just rushed the thing anyway, I guess. They just got in dumb. You know, we're playing these games with these stupid passports and whatever. Anyway, so there was a thought as well that perhaps that people who had this were having issues with this, or there was something about like, hey, let's crank up the music, and you know, there's that other crazy conspiracy. That one I'm not quite sure on, but you know, I don't know. We live in a crazy world where you turn something on, bzzz, oh no, I've lost my readers. I don't know. There is like so much crazy stuff in this world, and I don't know. So I thought, let's look into it. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, before I get into the reading, we're going to have a slight detour into Crystal Chit Chat because we're going to make it brief. I don't want to be dwelling on this subject for too long because, you know, these things get kind of bleh. Anyhow, so today we're doing Black Kyanite. Black Kyanite, my friends. I don't know if my camera, let me get it in front of my face. Maybe it'll focus on that. Sort of. Okay, Black Kyanite. It looks kind of like a little broom. I've always thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cute if, like, I'm not going to do this, but if someone was crafty and they could wire wrap this, you know, to a stick of selenite and make this into a cute little broom because you sweep away the bad energy. That's what I would do if I was crafty like that. But Black Kyanite, this is good for dusting away the bad vibes, negative energies, things like that. There's all sorts of other good stuff Black Kyanite does. So if you want some, it's on my website. Go check it out, AlyciaWicker.com. All right, now let's get into Travis Scott concert. I'm nah. Okay, so let's look into. You know what? Let's start over here with True Crime and Conspiracy deck. Let's just do it this way. Let's start here first. Ugh. Let's look into a few of these things here. This might. I'll go over here. I think we've got more than one thing going on. I I don't know that this life insurance is tied to the greed and the fraud. And the reason I will say that is that I think we got two separate events going on here where this feels like this was happening at the event. This over here, excuse me, my voice was trying to get all crazy town. Anyway, we have this over here. I don't even know. I don't know if the people who passed, can their families, if they had any, I guess they could collect on it. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's what that would be about. But we'll check. All right. So let's... Oh, God. Where to start? This can go up here with these people. This is like trying to make something look like it's not. Okay. And obviously we're going to have these people covering up for whatever's going on. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's take my little bookie out. All right. Good. Oh, that's an eagle and that's a witch. Never mind. I didn't know I had two witches in here. I don't. There's some things here I do not like. Of course, most of the time when we're looking into this stuff, I do not like. But anyway, if you're new here, this is your first time to one of our readings, this is True Crime and Conspiracy deck. You can get it on my website. If you're considering, what are these tokens? These are the clarifier tokens for divination. You can find them on Etsy. There's a link below in the description box. This is the store on Etsy where you can go get them. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's start here with the life insurance. That looks like a gift to me. I don't know if that's their consolation prize. That's what that's feeling like to me, which is sick. Gifts on the way. That's their idea of a consolation prize. Okay, so wrong. Wrong. All right. Let's go over here to regret. We have number 38. Something needs your attention. Interesting. Somebody has regret and they need to pay attention to it. Have a soul, maybe? I don't know. Somebody has regret. I don't know who this is. Alright, so this one's interesting. We got a bunch of stuff going on here with the drugs, the secrets, the party, the secret weapon. Alright, so 31, we've got a dog. Okay, loyal. Loyal to keeping our secrets about this. Alright, so we're not going to say much. We have 12, the dentures. Older person, age factors. Or grandparents. I don't know what... Okay. I would consider myself not an older person. I'm not a grandparent, but... What did they have to do with the Travis Scott concert? Because... I don't think they're going to a Travis Scott concert. Just saying. Majority of them. Okay. 104. Courthouse. Dealing with legal issues over these things going on here. We have the eagle. Fly like an eagle. Higher self is with you. Freedom. Okay, and 67. This weightlifter has confidence, he has strength, and he has power. So we know that we have strength and power within this substance, whatever this is. I don't get what the old people has to do with this. But we're loyal to keeping the secret about whatever this substance is. Okay? So there's some loyalty here in keeping whatever this substance is secret and not talking about it. We can look into that more later. Let's look here into our AI with, we've got a witch, a menorah, and a gingerbread cookie. This is innocence, childlike wonder, sacred. Then we have a witch and a menorah. When someone's working behind your back, occult knowledge. 43 is a menorah. Jewish origins or light in the darkness. This is creeping me out. Now I'm getting creeped out. We'll put that over there. There's something about that now that's like creeped me out. All right, let's look into the greed and fraud. Okay. Like I said, you guys, I don't like these readings. They creep me out too much. They're ironing out the details behind this, okay? We are taking note. We're starting to write stuff down, and there's something in the stars. This is hope, enlightenment, inspiration, astronomy, and good health. Well, good health for them. There's some type of money games being played with this as well. So I don't know. I don't know what money games these sickos are doing. This is the sickos. The perpetrators, not the victims. They're sicko shit these people are doing. We'll get to that yuck over there. All right, we've got our mockingbird lying media. And we've got stuff going on here. We've got a teapot. They're inviting. They're congenial. Oh, I bet they go with the dramatic mask here. And engaging in dramatic behavior. They're lying, which they always do. And we have 105, which is what? I don't know this one. The guardian angels are protecting you. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's almost like saying, even though that these fools over here are telling stories and making up crap and whatever, the angels are with you. So it's kind of like, don't worry, we have your back. Well, I hope so. I certainly hope so, because we don't need these victims being effed on this, because these sickos, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. All right, we have a secret trip that seems to have happened here. It was very original, unique, one-of-a-kind trip, okay? We have someone has a prickly attitude. This would, on the secret trip, this is a very unique, out-of-character trip. Someone had a prickly attitude, and we have the octopus talking about unpredictability. I want to look into that. That's interesting. Okay, let's keep going. We have all the cards here about our homicide, our accident, our man-made disaster. We have to hammer out the details. There's some deception here on how this all happened. We have the check box. I assume that just means check. Yep, accomplishment. So this was intentional. This is not like an accident, but we have illusions, right? So we're making it seem like an accident, or there's all these other factors, and that's how we're playing this game, okay? We have 93 is. They're needing to study and research on this, so that could go back to this AI thing over here. Research on how they're pulling this all off, right? Because now these actually, they go together, if we think about it. These little peoples here, they're just liars. So they're just spreading the story to get, people to follow a certain narrative, right? If we're looking here at all of these things with our stuff, that ties in with this stuff here, okay? We got all our usual suspects. Okay, we have the scaredy cat. Oh, it's a black cat. 9 lives, dealing with the unconscious mind or hidden things. Mystery, magic, scared. Which ties back up into here. Okay, and we have the wedding ring. Engagement. What do you call it when you have a concert? It's a limited time engagement or whatever. Okay, yuck, 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 yuck. Gonna have to be saging all up in here. Okay. There's details they're still ironing out about this. Okay, let's look up into here. Our last group of yuck. Alright, we have the maple leaf is sometimes considered fall or shedding the old. Shedding the old. Shedding the old. And then we have the old people with the dentures are old with the other one. Shedding the old. Interesting. We have 76. Oh, the angels are with you. You know what? I'm starting to think with this, like, we have the angels are with you and we had the angels are with you before. I'm starting to think those are dark angels and not like actual good angels. And so that's kind of not, that's concerning. Okay. This is like a total yuck. Yuck. This is a total ritual. Power. Horse is power. The power. Gaining power from doing this sick shit. And here we go. The skull and crossbones. Endings. Failure. Letting go of attachment. Or muerto. Okay. So, I think we got our answer there. What was this one again? Is this the angels as well? Guardian angels. Angels are protecting you. Let me find out more about these angels because there's something about these angels here that's bothering me, darling. Bothering me. Oh no, I hate when my readers get caught in my hair. Oh, how does this happen? Oh, I'm going to need myself somebody who can help me with my readers in my hair. Oh dear. Okay, let's look. What's up with the angels here? Okay, this is an event. This feels very much like this event needs to go in our way. If you're El Diablo No Bueno type way. This event needs to go our way. So these angels is like, we're calling down on our angels. Come on down. The El Diablo's here. This is very much a ritual. This is calling on angels to help them pull this off to get the result that they were desiring, intending, and whatever. This is like, there's so many players in this shit, and it was like imperative. So there's some type of, I don't know what, if it's angels, I don't know. Some type of entities or energies, whatever, working within the crowd. So there's multiple things going on here. So it was not just a, hey, let's incite the crowd to stampede. That's not the only issue here that caused people to leave the earth plane. There's multiple issues here and multiple reasons why people died here, incited by, like, this is like a, I don't know if you'd call it a trifecta. I don't know. There's like, hey, do this, do this, do this, because we're going to get people who could, you know, leave the earth by this. We could have them leave by earth by this. We can have them leave it, like, try all these different things. Like, we want, like, as many passings as possible. I think they were trying to get to a certain number. I don't know if they got to that certain number, but there was a certain number they're trying to get to, like a sacrifice. That's what this whole event is. It's that. And it's like, we have to get to a certain number. They don't give a shit that this, they don't care about humanity, okay? So whatever they want to tell you, how they're devastated, they're brokenhearted, the BS, okay? So yeah, they were calling in no bueno angels. So those angels that we're seeing in the tokens, that's not good angels. That's no bueno. Let's look into the secret trip, because it's a very unique secret trip, and whoever a part of this secret trip was being very prickly and not good. Okay, so the secret trip, I'm not quite sure who this corrupt individual is, but they're meeting with this corrupt individual to figure out, like, there's something about this event that's not tied to this concert. There's some other things that this concert's tied to. Like, it's like, hey, I'm in town for this, but I'm also going to be here to do this. There's something else going on here. So there's some type of strategy that was going on in relation to, okay, well, let's talk about this whole engagement. And with we're talking about this engagement, we have some logistics we need to work out, because we're going to be doing stuff there, but then we're going to like move the party later over here, because we're getting away with some extra sneaky snacker shit. And we have like a lot of things. There's a lot of details we need to hammer out. So if this is just me saying allegedly for entertainment purposes, I don't know what the hell they would call themselves, but whoever's in charge, or one of the top ding-dongs, I'll say, at the head of this group, this was a major thing for them. This is like, the word came down from the top about this, is what I'm trying to say. Because it was very important that this thing happened. There's other events happening too at around the same time. What they are, don't know. I don't really want to dig into them. So, just saying, this is a bigger deal than just one event, one concert. There's other shit going on there, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. Okay, I've had enough of this topic. All right, everybody. Here, I'm going to black kyanite you. And go get yourself some sage, because I am too. And I will see you next time. So thank you so much for watching this video. Go sage yourself. And please like, share, subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.